How do? Welcome to the Boozy review, the third instalment. And I'm getting now better at it, I'll tell you. This is about my fifth or sixth go now, so you think I'd get used to it, but there you go, the technology. It's ain't my cup of tea, but we'll get there. Right, I'm going to start off. We've got a couple of cracking boozers today, and the first one is a few mile outside Wolverhampton in Sedgley, and it's the Beacon Hotel. It's a good boozer. This is well known for its beers. It's real ale, and I like a beer myself, so I do pop in here when I can. Not that often because it's a bit out my way, but any excuse I can get up here, I will. The building, as you can see, has kept most of its character. They've got a new conservatory built on the back, and it's on the main drag from the Sedgley to Bilston Road. So even so, though, you look at the building. They do look after it, though. It's well maintained, nice and clean, even being on the main road, and plenty of character, as I say. As you'll see when we go inside in a bit. But what I want to do now, I'm going to show you their sign outside. It's an out sign, the only sign I know that's been here, but I'm sure if there's any older ones, people will tell us. But there you go, Sedgley Beacon Hotel. Homebrewed ale, free house. Nice sized car park, so you can pop in. Right, we'll start off in the conservatory. Wood burner there, look. And you can see there's plenty of plants in here. I think the gaffer's got some green fingers, if not his missus has. But as you can imagine, this is a nice little spot in the summer. With the sun on it, gets nice and warm, tropical with the plants. So you can sit and have a quiet pint in there. Now inside, as I say, same as the outside, it's kept all its character. It's wood panelling, it's leather seats, dark furniture. Unlike the modern pubs today, it's all been ripped out and replaced with glass and chrome and plastic. It's a lovely pub of character. Anyway, I went for the amber here, pint of amber, and as he's standing in the pub, they're serving me in jugs. I think that's the keeping in character with the place. And as I say, it's a quirky bar. They did glass look, and you've got three little hatchways, and it's a bit unusual to say the least, but we'll have a look at it. Now, I've been told that I don't spend enough time on the beers and menus. There's the cobs there, look, but there's some nice, and brass beer engines. As I say, it's full of character, this pub. But in future, I will spend a bit of time on the beers and the menus, but I didn't do it on this filming, but I will do in future. As I say, plenty of character. Look, they've even got an old till casing with a new till inside, and it really is something to come and see. It's quite a pleasant experience. This is one of the little snugs. There was already a few people in here. I got in here just after 12, and there was a few people in. Because they tell you apparently if you, on a Friday and Saturday, if you're in here before 7, you don't get a seat. So, it's a popular boozer. And here we go again, here's another one of the rooms, the old range look. We could do with that today, couldn't we, with the gas and electric going up the way it is. And of course they do win awards for their beer, because they are renowned for their ales and the beers, and they keep a good pint. Plenty of guest ales. And there you go, it's got some old benches and stools and tables. And a bit, I suppose, these could tell you the tale if they could talk. There they go, the old narrow stairs up to the gaffer's quarters, and then we've got the door here down to the cellar. The final room is the long room out the back, and it's got a door out to the yard with the seating area if you're a smoker. And I think they like, well, they do. There was a family in with the kids, so they let the kids in here if you got the kids with you. But again, it's another room. If you look at that step there, that shows you the amount of traffic and the age of the building, do it. So a lovely boozer. If you like your beer, then certainly come in and give it a go. And I'm sure you won't be disappointed, because I never am when I come. Right, now the next one we're going to pop down the main drag, as I say, down into Bilston, and the Trumpet on the High Street in Bilston. There's a blue plaque on the wall there commemorating Tommy Burton. This is a big jazz pub, music venue, and there's been some real good jazz musicians here over the year. Well, they are. Don't need me to tell you. You can come and have a look yourself. There's plenty of memorabilia of the musicians and the artists over the years they've had in here. The gaffer himself's a jazz musician. He was a member of he's a member of a jazz band, I think, still. And he used to play here, and the pub came up, and he thought, well, I'll take it on. Because he was here most of the time anyway, so well done. He's best of both worlds now, eh? So there's plenty to look at, as I say, plenty of little things of interest. Nice bar, Holden's house. Again, you got your glow and your bitter, all kept in good condition by the gaffer. I had a bit of a laugh actually. There was a couple of characters from West Brom that dropped on the metro and popped into Bilston with a pint, and we was swapping a few yarns and had a bit of a laugh. So, you know, it is a pub. You can come in and have a chat with people. I used to work in Bilston, and I'd pop in here on a Sunday afternoon, dinner time. And back then, Noddy Older would be at the end of the bar on occasions. Because when Slade had a #1 record, the band would be in here as a bit of a celebration. So, as I say, musical past and present. There's Tommy Burton. He had his own pub, the Lord Raglan. Some of you may know. I used to go there on a Sunday afternoon for the exotic dancer, shall we say, and he'd tell a few jokes. There was the band the gaffer played with, the Reg Curl. There was another well-known local musician and jazz artist, and he played in his band. Sadly, he passed away a year or so back, so the gaffers put this little bit of a tribute up for him. But anyway, here you go. If you fancy a little bit of a musical heritage and a nice pint in the Black Country, it's the Trumpet. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed them. Please keep your comments. Until the next time, cheers.